As I stand before you today, I'm a preacher. Everybody knows me as a preacher. But I'm more than a preacher. I'm in full-time ministry and full-time business. I sell food. That's why I wear things like this. I sell this. I have a salon. I have a hotel. I have nail salon. I have hair salon. I have a swimming pool. I have event hall. Because you live your life in seasons. 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 And Bishop, I'm going back to school at 60. I just got my admission letter. I'm going back to school to study law. By the time I graduate, I'll be 64. And as soon as I'm done, I go for my master's in law and PhD in law. Because in the evening of my life, I want to be a lecturer. Because I am a speaker. I don't need a book. I don't need a note to speak. That is who I am. Some people, they are writers. I am a speaker. I close my eyes, I can speak. So in the evening of my life, when I can no longer run around from Australia to Russia, I still want to touch my generation. So I need this certification. I'm already a graduate, but I want that law. I mean, you see that, and I have 7 children. Adopted and biological. And then you sit down there and you are blaming yourself because there's nobody in my life. My husband is treating me this way. The empower. Now listen, I'm not here to tell you, you see, this is how to be empowered. No, you are already empowered. I'm going to show you now. You don't need to pray, oh God, empower me. It's a stupid prayer. Genesis chapter 2, Genesis chapter 1, and God formed man and breathed the breath of life into him. What's the definition of empowerment? You have it. You just need to become aware and begin to call it forth. Pastor Esther, you have children. Maybe your son or your daughter. There's no time in your life that you will now say, Father, my son is now 15. Please give him reproductive organ. Even if your child is a 2-year-old, everything it takes to father a child is already in him. Yes, ma'am. Why are you praying? Oh God, oh God. Because that's what you have heard over and over. I don't want the coach in me to come. You know, when you hear something over and over and over and over and over again, it's scriptural, you tend to believe it. Some of you are so used to what society tells you about you. You don't search the word to know who you are. I want to make this very demon-possessed, stupid statement that society says. Come. Turn your back. Behind every successful man is a woman. Pastor Esther, so why are you not sitting behind your husband? Rubbish, stupid, demon-possessed statement. Maybe one man woke up one day and a woman offended him and said, let's push the women to the back. And we have had it over and over and over. For faith cometh by hearing, and hearing. We have, even as women, we believe it. We are just behind here. I am not one of you. I'm not behind. Please remove my name. Behind where? We are not allowed to speak. My husband said there should be no, so because there's no women's fellowship, you can't use your life for something else. So marriage should kill you. God took the bone, not from the back, not from the front, but from beside. The left ventricle. Doctors understand what I'm saying. God created the man from a raw material. God created the woman from a finished product. That's why we are more beautiful. Woman, 21st century woman, you have no excuse. Somebody looks at you and tells you you are too fat. Tell the person, the Bible says the righteous shall be fat. Somebody looks at you and tells you you are too ugly. Tell the person, I understand, life can be difficult for the blind. You just sit there. Did you see what he said? She said, I am ugly. She said, I am fat. And that's what you will use 2022 to nurse when we have moved. This is what she said. She said, my leg. Opinion is the cheapest commodity on earth. Anybody can afford it. It's your opinion. You went online, you wrote something about me. It's your opinion. In fact, for you to have criticized me online, it's because you are my fan. Because if you did not listen to my message, there's no way you will know I said something. There's no way you will know I said it. For you to crop it out. So, congratulations, you are my fan. You are just a confused fan. Just confused. Then I will sit down there and for 3 weeks I will be thinking, what did he read? What did he say? What did he? And then you allow you to waste my time? No. You sit down there as empowered as you are. And you are using people's opinion to define what you feel about yourself. And God is shaking his head. God did not consult them when he created you. And therefore he doesn't consult them to determine your future. Stop empowering your critics against yourself. Stop collaborating with your prosecutor in the court of life. Like yourself. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Celebrate yourself. Take a good care of yourself. Let me tell you something. Your critics are the people that watch you most. Give them movies to watch. Season 3 part 1. Season 5 part 7. Because when you get to the top, you become the topic. You have a lot to do. Books on your inside. You don't need to write big books. Catherine made simple. 30 pages. People will buy it. They don't read big books anymore. Raising your teenagers successfully. The books are inside. They are inside you. Don't wait for microphone. Too many people have microphone. It may never reach your hand. There's something that God has deposited on your inside. Some of you can decorate. Bring a ministry out of it. Some of you can sew. You are a Jael. You are not inferior. Do you notice that Deborah celebrated her? Blessed are you above women. I bought one Ankara one day and I said somebody should sew it for me and she charged me 15. I said, the Ankara is 3,000. I said, mommy, now my brain you they pay for. Some of you can design. Some of you can make things. You can cook. And then you sit down there and you are saying, oh God, if I can just be like Bishop's wife. If I can just be. No, we don't need 2 of you. She's enough for us. When you get home today, open a bottle of Coke or a bottle of wine. Get a glass cup. Let it sound. Pour it. Let it do. Let it overflow. You say, what's going to say? I'm just celebrating myself. I've tried now. I've tried. You think it's easy to be single? You think it's easy to rent down? You think it's easy to be married? And then your husband is sucking your breast. The baby too is sucking your breasts. You think it's easy? You are climbing the stairs. You pat yourself on the back. Funke, you have tried, man. It's not easy now. Then you are complaining, my husband does not appreciate me. Appreciate yourself now. Write a letter to yourself. Post it to yourself. Receive it and read it to yourself. You're empowered. It's your birthday. Nobody remembered. Sing for yourself. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Go on Instagram, go live. Happy birthday, happy birthday. If you wait for people to applaud you, you may wait in vain. Because some people just hate you because you are you. Everything you wear fits you. They can't stand it. They don't even know your struggles. They don't know your prayer points. Because the dress you wore to church last Sunday is not the same one you are wearing. They just hate you. And then you hate yourself. Society does not give you a chance. There are churches where you cannot even show up in the front. They will push you to the back. You go to the mosque. You cannot even sit in the front. You sit at the back. And you still hate yourself. And you're going to wake up and realize that you're already 74. Is this how you're going to continue? You pass in front of the sea, you say, ah, God, you are mighty. You are on the plane, you say, ah, look at the sky. You look at the church. When I came in today, I was looking, I said, oh, beautiful. And you pass by yourself every day, and you cannot pause to admire yourself. When the Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully. Please talk to your neighbor and say, I will not allow you to choke me. I like me. You better, some of you cannot even say it. If I say you should clap for me now, you will clap. Yourself. Stand up and clap for yourself. Yourself. Sit down. Cross your leg. Adjust your dress, beat your chest, tap yourself on the back, say, I'm an empowered woman.